Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and thank you again for joining me for another cleaning motivational. Today's video is going to be an extreme deep clean of my kitchen and dining room area. I feel like I've been cleaning my spaces like I usually do, and I've had a lot of neglected places like my fridge, my light fixtures, a lot of the wall art, cleaning underneath of my table, and all of these boxes that have been sitting in my dining room area for about 2 weeks now, for me going through all of them and organizing them and getting them ready for sale. That I'm sure that there's tons of dog hair stuck behind it. I've also had this corner of drinks in a cooler from when we had a game night a few weeks back, maybe even a month ago, so I'm sure that needs to get out as well. New clothes my in-laws sent are all over the table. Just this whole space needs a really good deep clean, including my garbage can, the floors, and something I want to show you guys later is my sink. I am religious about how I keep my sink clean, but even how I've been cleaning it, I've noticed that the coffee that I drink and the tea that I drink is staining the bottom of my sink, and it's creating a very dingy brown effect. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to clean that later in a different deep clean of my sink than I've ever done before. I'm trying a new trick and it actually worked out superbly. So I'm excited to show you guys that. So if you're ready for some extreme deep cleaning of this kitchen, go ahead and stick around for the whole hour. I try to pack in as much cleaning as I could and show every detail of every bit of it. If you like this kind of content, give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet, because I'd love to see you guys stick around. And let's go ahead and jump into this mess. I feel like if you guys have been here for a while, you guys always notice a bin at the end of this bar, or a box, or just a pile of nonsense always at the end of this bar. And today I'm going to go ahead and clear it out. There's toys in there that were from outside that need to be cleaned because they're covered in dirt, chalk, all kinds of stuff. I also purchased some new books at Smith's, which is kind of like our Kroger here. It's run by Kroger. Everything says Kroger on it, but we call it Smith's here in Utah. I bought some books there on their little clearance area, and I need to get them cleaned off. I always wipe down everything I buy for Tennyson, or whether it's books, toys, whatever, everything is wiped down with a Clorox wipe. That's just how I am. So I'm going to give everything a good wipe down, and then some of the toys that are up there are going to get a wash in the sink just because they've been outside for so long. And then I'm going to make sure this whole bar is nice and cleared off. Some of the stuff that was in the bin was just things that needed to go upstairs, like bows, hair ties, thermometers, literally the random stuff that I collect. I'll stick it in that bin, and then I'll take that bin upstairs when I have time. And most of the time I have time, I just keep forgetting to grab it, and I just keep adding to it. So today was the day that I wanted to go ahead and tackle that, as well as getting rid of a lot of the stuff that's in here, like the shoes, the bins, the boxes, all of it. So today is going to be declutter this space and get it a really good deep clean. So stick around. I'm telling you, I'm going to transform this space because it was out of hand. While I was cleaning, I decided it might be best if I go ahead and start a list. So I started off a list with like cleaning the kitchen, clean the microwave, the fridge and freezer, go ahead and dust the wall art, remove the boxes and bins from the room, mop and vacuum the floors. And as I was going along, I was adding more things to this list because there was things that I kept forgetting that need to be done. So like I was like, oh, I haven't done that in a while. And I added it to the list. And before I left the room, I made sure that that got done. And at the end, you'll see that I check off every box, and there's a lot more added to this list. And that's why the video is an hour long, because I just kept adding things. And I also went ahead and added the things that I already accomplished so that I could check them off and see the list and be like, okay, I already accomplished 2 things at least. And that's also what keeps me motivated and keeps me accountable. So I went ahead and added a few more things after this, like vents that were in my kitchen and in my dining room, which we only have them in our dining room now I think about it. We don't have any vents in our kitchen besides the one that's above the stove. But I was talking about like the AC vents. So I did those, as well as my light fixtures that were in above the bar, and then the 2 that were in the kitchen as well, or the dining room as well. I went ahead and added those to it just to make sure that I was getting rid of any kind of dust buildup, anything that was causing me problems with allergies, and just making sure that I was really deep cleaning the space. So I went ahead and just kept adding to the list, and I checked off each box, and by the end of the video, every box was checked.
Someone like you to stand by me always, and I dream of a man like you, warm and tender every single day. What if we would join our forces? What a bliss. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. Time flies, yet there's butterflies in my palms and in my eyes. Now echoes from the other night, gossip about our delight. What if we would join our forces? What a bliss. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. I will read you love poems, hope that you get convinced. Then I'll play something really slow and ask you to dance with me, even stay with me. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. but it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together, ooh. And one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful.
I'm not sure if I've asked this before, but I know I've asked my friends, and I really didn't get any solid answers or any of the same answers. So if you guys have a knife set or a knife block or anything that has to do with knives of the variety, or it's steak knives, cutting knives, the kitchen knives. If you have a set that you really truly love and that you would totally recommend to somebody, please let me know because I am so tired of this knife block. I've had it since my bridal shower before I got married. And some knives, sadly, do have some rust spots on them and they are getting dull. I'm not a fan of them. And the knives that I used to use were like color coded and the coloring came off of them. So I got rid of those. I'm looking for a really sturdy, durable, fantastic knife set that's not going to cost, let's say, any more than $100 to $150 for a full set. That's including like kitchen shears, just the whole shebang. Like I don't want to pay more than $150. So if you have something in that range that you absolutely love, please let me know in the comments down below because I'm willing to pay a little extra for a good knife kit. And so is my husband. We've been looking at a lot for a very long time. We really like to find a really good knife set and be able to get rid of what we have on hand.
Call you my sweetheart and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you and I wanted you to know. He looked at her and then he smiled, picked up a pen and paper and started writing. Probably something about her eyes and how they're always shining, or something cliche like ooh. Baby, I only want you. It's true. And then he said, I wrote you a love song and I tried to make it beautiful. It's a song about your sweetheart and how nobody can steal me away.
I went ahead and took the time to clean the tool holder with soap and like water and stuff, like just dish soap, and just got this nice and clean. Since my tools do sit in there, I wanted to make sure it was really clean, and I also cleaned the base that was on it because I noticed there was quite a bit of oil buildup since it used to sit really close to the stove. So I went ahead and give that a good clean. And I'm going to move on to my microwave. My microwave isn't exactly dirty inside, but the tray itself was very filthy because I microwaved a bowl of those like Velveeta mac and cheese pre-made cups. You just put the water in it with the noodles, you stir it up and you throw it in the thing and you add the sauce. Well, the bowl itself boiled over, made this sticky, gross mess. So I'm going to throw a coffee cup full of water into the microwave, let it run for about 3 minutes to steam. And then once it's done steaming, I will take everything out, spray it down with some degreaser, show you guys what it looks like because my microwave itself isn't dirty. It was mostly just the tray that was dirty, like the glass tray that's in there. But I can't stand a dirty microwave at all. So if you ever if I ever say that my microwave's disgusting, there's probably like a few splatters in it. But I'll go ahead and give you guys an overview in just a second. After that, I will go ahead and give it a good deep clean, and then we'll move on to the next project.
'Cause I want you and I wanted you to know. As he sang, she started to dance, grabbed his arm and took his hand. He held her close under the moonlight as they kept on dancing. And now they're singing their love song, and they sing it kind of beautiful, calling each other sweetheart. I promise nobody can get in their way or steal the show. They're in love now, and I wanted you to know.
got trouble sleeping, so I stay up late at night in a room lit by the TV light. All I want is to get some shut-eye, but my thoughts are keeping me awake. I don't know what it is.
When I came over here to dust this wall, I didn't even realize, you can see it right here in this first shot, that there's a giant shadow behind this board. The nails that were holding this board up, the chalkboard, were completely almost out. Like if I had tugged just a little bit, it would have fallen on the floor. If it had been like any kind of earthquake or any kind of disturbance on this wall or on the opposite side of the wall, it would have fell off the wall. I don't know why it's so loose and why it all of a sudden has fallen out, because it used to be so tight. I don't know if maybe the neighbors applied some wall art on their side of this wall and used a hammer or whatnot, but all of a sudden, like, my nails were out. So I'm going to go ahead and push that back in. I think I'm going to go ahead and add some of those, what are they called? Velcro patches, the wall stickies. Why can't I think of the name of them? Anyways, I might add that to that so it doesn't come out again instead of just relying on some nails. I typically don't use a lot of nails when it comes to hanging decor in military housing. I typically use the command strips. That's what I meant to say, command strips. So I'm going to add some command strips, but for right now, I'm going to go and just dust the area and get it all cleaned up because it has accumulated so much dust. It is so filthy. And then while I was in this area, I noticed that my light fixtures were really dingy. And then I happened to look over at the one at the bar above like where the sink is. And I noticed that there was like a little bit of darkness at the very tip of it. So I decided that it's time to go ahead and pull those down. I don't look up that often at the lights. I don't know why I don't. I just don't look at the lights. So I'm going to pull all of that stuff down. I'll give you guys an overview of that stuff while I clean this whole area. I'm telling you, we are deep cleaning today.
But it's been like this ever since we kissed. I don't know what to do, 'cause I long for you every single night. It's been like this ever since we kissed. I try my best to keep my mind occupied so that I can focus on anything but you. 'Cause all I want is to get some shut-eye, but the thought of you is keeping me awake. I don't know what it is, but it's been like this ever since we kissed. I don't know what to do, 'cause I long for you every single night. I don't know what it is.
When I pulled these down, I knew why they looked dingy. It's all the dust. And then the one that's above the sink, so many gnats. I didn't even know we had that many gnats in our house, but there was so many dead gnats inside this fixture. I was so grossed out. So I'm going to go ahead and give all of these a good cleaning. I like to clean them using like dish soap and things like that. I don't really like to do just like all-purpose cleaner. I just feel the need to like really deep clean them. Since I only do it every 6 months is when the last time I think I did it was 6 months to 8 months ago on camera. So it's not that often that I actually do these. So when I do it, I want to go ahead and take a cloth, some dish soap, and give them a really good clean. And I also noticed on this one that we had some paint, which I didn't notice the last time that I pulled these down. I guess I just wasn't really paying that much attention to it. But the one that's above our sink had some paint that they had left whenever they did, I guess, paint touch-ups around the house. They actually got some paint on it, so I went ahead and scrubbed that off as well.
But it's been like this ever since we kissed. I don't know what to do, 'cause I long for you every single night. It's been like this ever since we don't know what it is, but it's been like this ever since we kissed. I don't know what to do, 'cause I long for you every single night. I don't know what it is, but it's been like this ever since we kissed. I don't know what to do, 'cause I long for you every single night, and it's been like this ever since we. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. People are smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake, 'cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm and I know. I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. But if the sky would open up, you're staying home, you don't get out. You always used to love the rain, but LA changed you. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake, 'cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm and I know. I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. No flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake, 'cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm and I know. I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright.
You were just standing there with the wind in your golden hair. Didn't know your name, but I could feel it with every heartbeat. Every time that our eyes would meet. Didn't know back then. And even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think that we could be together. Am I living in a fantasy, or is this for real? Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. For someone like me. For someone like me. For someone like me. For someone like me. I don't know what you see in me. I'm not good for you, can't you see that I will drag you down? Here at the bottom, I hope that you finally see I'm not good enough. And even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think that we could be together. Am I living in a fantasy, or is this for real? Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. For someone like 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 me. And even in my wildest dreams, didn't think that we could be together.
When I was removing the meat from this side of the freezer, I happened to notice that the vent cover on the back had come off and it was real dirty inside. I think it's just a lot of built up of dust and stuff. I'm not sure if it's mold, but I'm hoping it's not. So I just chalked it up to dust and I was going to go ahead and give it a good scrub down and just make it all clean. And as I was cleaning it out, I found one of the pieces that was attached to it. So that's why it broke off or fell out, is because one of the pieces is like broken on the side, like the clip. So I'll just see if I can get that fixed using like some super glue or just ask if they can give me a new vent cover. But I'm using some method AntiBac in the freezer. I meant to use the AntiBac in the fridge as well, but I had 2 cleaners sitting out and it's like a habit to always grab the all-purpose spray and the lime and sea salt because it's my favorite. So I didn't end up using the AntiBac in the fridge, but I did do it in the freezer.
Or is this for real? Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. was someone like you, an uptown girl without a single care in the whole wide world. But I don't wanna run away from you, 'cause baby I am done hiding my love for you. So please won't you run away with me, 'cause you can't control who you fall for. When the world is asleep, then we can meet. A secret life that we share with the stars and the moonlight. And when the morning comes with a brand new day, then we have to pretend we don't know each other. But I don't wanna run away from you, 'cause baby I am done hiding my love for you. So please won't you run away with me, 'cause you can't control who you fall for. You can't control who you fall for.
My typical routine for cleaning my fridge is 1, if it absolutely needs it, or 2, if I'm going to be doing a big grocery haul. So this was both this time. It absolutely needed it, and I was about to do a grocery haul, which I actually did today while I'm doing this voiceover for this video. I went ahead and did my grocery run. So one of the things that I always do is I spray the fridge down with either a AntiBac or an all-purpose spray, and then I just use a warm, damp cloth to clean my surfaces because it helps combat a lot of that fur, and I just rinse it repeatedly to get any of the sticky stuff from condiments or whatnot. And one of the things that was the messiest in this fridge this time was all the chocolate milk that spilled inside of it. We had a container of chocolate milk where the lid didn't get fully shut on it, and it was laying sideways on the middle shelf, which made it leak all the way down the cheese drawer, on the back of the wall, and all the way underneath to where those pull-out drawers are. So I really need to get this stuff all pulled out and really get it a good deep clean and get rid of all that chocolate sticky milk because it was grossing me out, and it just has to be done. Another thing I was doing during this time was just kind of doing an inventory on what was in my fridge and in my freezer so that I could make my grocery list. And I did the same thing with my pantry. I just did it off camera. I just organized my pantry just a little bit, just do an inventory, and then I make a grocery list for the next coming week.
Never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. People are smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm and I know I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. But if the sky would open up, you're staying home, you don't get out. You always used to love the rain, but LA changed you. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm and I know I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. No flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm and I know I bet you're cold. So damn cold. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining right.
Hey, I heard you got a new best friend. Yeah, it hurts a bit, I won't pretend that it doesn't matter that you're with someone else. In a way, that's how it's supposed to be. If I'm unable to make you happy, then it's for the better that you are not with me. That's why I wrote you a letter. 'Cause you see, I write so much better than I speak. And I need to tell you, you were my best friend till the end. I hope I'll be happy without you, but right now I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over, you chose someone else, a new best friend. Doesn't feel like it was long ago. We were head over heels in love, thought it lasts forever, but somehow we got lost. Looking back, I didn't realize what was wrong with me. I can't deny I took you for granted. You finally had enough. That's why I wrote you a letter. 'Cause you see, I write so much better than I speak. And I need to tell you, you were my best friend till the end. I hope I'll be happy without you, but right now I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over, you chose someone else, a new best friend. doesn't matter that you're with someone else. That's why I wrote you a letter, 'cause you see, I write so much better than I speak. I need to tell you, you were my best friend to the end. I hope I'll be happy without you. But right now I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over. You chose someone else, my best friend.
Tick tock, the clock keeps ticking. I don't know what I should do, and I wish you would be right here with me. My mind is filled with pictures of when we used to dance, but now I don't know where you are. I miss you so bad, won't you come back to me? I've got you in my head, you're all that I see. I've lost all my chances, I know that I am too late. I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you. Wondering if you're thinking about me too. Now it's too late, now it's too late.
I still had my old list around of things I wanted to do last time, and I got the bookshelf in the playroom hung up, dusted the art wall in the dining room, cleaned out the fridge and freezer, and then I think there was one more thing on the back page. Vacuuming the real good in the stairs in the hall. All that stuff got done, and I never marked it off on the list, but with today and the past couple days of videos, and then just when I have time, I've been marking off lots of stuff, but I still need to get that half bath clean and organized, so I'll be doing that on another day as well. But this list is almost completely done, besides the laundry room and that bathroom. So overall, I'm tackling lists left and right, including getting this room completely deep cleaned. So at that moment when I saw that I tackled stuff on the old list, as well as getting almost everything accomplished so far at this moment on my new list, I felt really accomplished, and it just kept me going. Even though I felt so exhausted by this point, I kept going, and I got the rest of my kitchen done and my whole list completed, and that was such a great feeling at the end of the day.
But I'm still thinking of you. My heart keeps on bleeding. I have scars, the ones not healing. They're all there because of you. It's my fault, I messed it up, and I should have treated you much better. So much better. I miss you so bad, won't you come back to me? I've got you in my head, you're all that I see. I've lost all my chances, I know that I am too late. I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you. Wondering if you're thinking about me too. Now it's too late, I know it's too late. I'm out of time, but I'm still thinking of you. Tick tock, the clock keeps ticking. Don't know what I should do. I wish you would be right here with me. I'm thinking of you, thinking of you, I'm thinking of you. Wondering if you're thinking about me too. Now it's too late, now it's too late. I'm out of time, but I'm still thinking of you. I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow, yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time?
I was mopping the floors, and Trevor and Tennyson were both in the living room. Tennyson was playing a game on her phone and sitting up against the wall, and Trevor was playing a video game on the TV, and they were kind of having a conversation back and forth, and she was kind of talking to me. And there's a part of this conversation that I felt you guys just had to hear because I've never heard her say it. Me and Trevor both haven't. And it's something that we say to her all the time, like, oh, you're the light of my life, or things like that. And so she started having a conversation about her daddy, and it just melted my whole heart. And I just had to share it with you guys and give a little insert of that clip so you guys could hear what she said because it was absolutely adorable. Your life?
Yeah, it's for my daddy.
Oh, your life is for your daddy?
Daddy.
I believe it.
You mean my life, Daddy? You mean my life?
What about your life?
Daddy, you will be my life.
I am your life. You're my life and I'm your life.
That's what she's saying.
You're my life.
You're my life.
Remember that it's over, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind.
I saved deep cleaning my sink for very last because I wanted to try something a little different this time when cleaning my sink. I recently saw someone use a paste on the inside of their steel sink, so I want to try the same thing because I'm noticing quite a bit of discoloration inside my sink from all the coffee I drink, as well as the tea. I typically dump it into the sink, and it's now turning my sink on the left side like a dingy brown. So I wanted to go ahead and try this paste. And what you do is you take baking soda, Blue Dawn, and vinegar. Just typical stuff. And you make a paste out of it, and then you put it in your sink and let it sit for a while. I think I let mine sit for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I just scrubbed it using a sponge that I plan to throw away afterwards, and it came completely clean. So I'm excited to show you guys. I did make quite a mess because I really wasn't measuring it as well as I probably should have, and I poured a little bit too much vinegar, and I also didn't have a very large bowl. So start off with a little bit of vinegar because it does bubble up, but you want to make sure that you're getting it pretty moist, but you don't want it to be wet. You kind of want it to be a paste. So get it all mixed up, and then I went ahead and cleaned my sink first really well using Blue Dawn, just to make sure there's any like grime and grit that was just easy to come off. I got that off first, and then I laid the paste. And you can use, I've seen people use like paint brushes or use a sponge to smear it all over to make it an even coat, but I just used my gloves and just kind of spread it around and let it do its magic because I knew I was planning to do a good scrub afterwards. This is the consistency you're looking for, so kind of like a little runny, but almost like, I don't know what to call it, like a pudding. That's what it kind of reminded me of, like a nice little pudding consistency. So I went ahead and did that, and I'll show you guys the before and after the sink because I was really impressed with how well this worked. I typically use the Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleanser, but today I want to try something different, and I really think that this worked really well, and it might be one of my new routine things that happens a couple times a month.
It's almost like I can't stop, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah. I always knew that this would happen, yeah. You would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Can we let go of tomorrow? Yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah.
So once you get it all spread out, using gloves was kind of like a mishap too because I didn't think about the fact that I needed to rinse my gloves afterwards. So I had to run to the bathroom and rinse my hands. Not that big of a deal. But once you get it all spread out, you just kind of let it sit. You could even let this dry completely if you needed to, but I just kind of did 5-10 minutes, and then I came back and just used the scoring side of my Grove sponge and just gave it a real good scrub. I went pretty heavy with the elbow grease and just really just let that grittiness of the baking soda really kind of scratch up any of that grime and grit that's like stuck all over my sink. And I noticed on this side of the sink, it wasn't as grimy as the other side, but my drain area on this seems to hold a lot of grime in the crease, and I was trying really hard to get all in there and make sure that is like really super clean. I think next time I'll put a heavier coat on that drain area to see if I can really get some of that like goldish brass looking color off and get all inside the crease, and maybe use like a pipe cleaner tool to get inside all the cracks and crevices to get a real good deep clean. This was honestly just a test run for me just to see if it actually worked, and man, I was so impressed. So if you guys want a super easy way to give a nice good shine and clean and kind of like make your sink feel brand new again, this is definitely the cleaner combo I recommend. So easy. Took me only 15 minutes, I think, for the cleaning process, the making of the scrub, applying it, letting it sit, the whole thing, and my sink hasn't felt this clean in so long. And every time I walk through the kitchen, I just love to see it sparkle. And I also went ahead afterwards and still did the whole all-purpose cleaner so I could dry it and have it stay clean and stuff. So definitely recommend this if you guys haven't tried this yet.
How many mountains to get some confidence? How many debates to earn some tailwind? The years pass, I'm still the same. What will it take? Why the wait? Up and down, I'm losing ground. Pretender, tell me what to believe. I ain't got a sweet tooth for lying. Spender, show me how to succeed. My wallet is spreading thin. Oh, ooh, ooh, what to do? I am me and not you. Ooh, ooh, what to say? Please make the strain go away. Pretender. How many right turns to reach some kind of goal? How many dressing up for me to play some ball? Seasons change, still the same range. What will it take? Tell me why the wait? Up and down, I'm moving around. Pretender, tell me what to believe. I ain't got a sweet tooth for lying. Spender, show me how to succeed. My wallet is spreading thin. Oh, ooh, ooh, what to do? I am me.
Marking off the last 2 jobs on my list felt fantastic. This list felt so long when I first wrote it, and I kept adding to it. And overall, I am very excited about the before and after. So this is what we came out with in the very beginning. Just a messy, cluttered looking kitchen. And in the end, the declutter was fantastic. I got rid of the boxes, of the dishes, all the stuff on the bar. Just everything became so clean and just refreshed. And I felt so accomplished by the end of the day. And I really hope that with you guys watching this, whether you cleaned along with me, watched to relax, or just watched to get motivated, I hope that you truly did get what you needed from this video, because making this video, I got everything I needed out of my dining room and my kitchen. I was so pleased with the outcome, pleased with myself for making sure that I got everything on my list done and making sure that this space was as clean as it's been in a very long time. I know this video is very long, but I hope that it gave you every ounce of motivation or relaxation or anxiety release that you needed, because that's why I watch videos and I look for those things in videos. And this one felt like I gave you as much as I could in just a small area of my home, being just my dining room and just my kitchen. If you did like it, give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet. Remember to hit that notification so you don't miss any future uploads. As always, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.
Ooh, ooh, what to say? Please make the